The vision of the angels is a vision of God. God is seeing souls that are wearing a crown. Souls that are flying in their minds. God is the one that gave the soul the power to wear the crown. And He is the one who is decorating the crown of each angel. What is this crown of light that the angel is wearing? Such a beautiful gathering of angels, each one wearing a crown that is more beautiful than the crown of any king in the physical world. This angelic crown is decorated with 8 jewels, 8 diamonds that are sparkling on the forehead of each angel. Invaluable diamonds, more precious than any stone. The first diamond in the crown is a diamond of the home, the highest home, the home of all souls, the eternal home. Each human being is proud of their house, of their home. There is no higher dignity than the dignity of belonging to the purest, highest home. This is the most noble, the most royal home of all. The angel is aware of belonging to this home eternally. This diamond shines so bright in the crown of the angel. The second diamond is that of being a ruler. The soul is a self-sovereign, a king. What is the meaning of being a self-sovereign, of being a king?
So, talk about the first crown. The crown. Where is the crown? And the angels are seeing very good.
We don't hear you very well.
Don't hear me very well. Is it better this way? Okay.
Now it's
Try this one. Is this better?
yes.
This is better. Okay. So, this is an Angelic conscious conversations, and that the crown or the halo is in the angels are seeing with halo, but the crown is in the center of the forehead. So it is the strength of the soul. And all souls have a home, and we have the same home. our home is the land where we come from. And we belong to this home. And the more we know about this home, the more brighter and beautiful this diamond is shining in the center of our foreheads. In meditation, we go to our home. We are strengthening the connection with our home. So to dwell in our home is to dwell in land of peace and land of silence. And that is affecting my state and brightening up my beautiful red diamond that is in the center of the forehead, in the crown. So that's my task when I meditate, to strengthening this diamond in the crown. So by frequently tune in to God's connection, because in this home, there is where God resides. He stays, or she stays, we call it he or she, in our home. So when I connect my intellect yoga towards God, I am going home. The second diamond was the diamond of being ruler at the beginning of the cycle. And what does that mean, to be ruler? To be a ruler is to be in control of my emotions, my habits, my behavior, my reactions, response. And this diamond has the color, blue color. And the more I'm aware of how I interact with others, how I behave, how I think, the stronger and brighter my blue diamond become. So by be in the awareness of I am a soul and I'm interacting with souls on a regular basis, that make my diamond stronger, bigger, and more valuable. So with our daily activity, our daily communication, we are either making our diamond small or big. It all depends on what I'm doing, because this is my future. I'm creating my future through thoughts, words, and actions.
How much treasures we are envisioning now for the future, and how fortunate the angels are. The next diamond in the crown is that of the heart, the diamond of the love that the soul has for God and for God's family. How does it feel to wear this diamond as a decoration of the crown?
It is a beautiful feeling to wear the diamond of the heart. Diamond of the heart is yellow. And of course, the more I experience God's love, my love for God grows and becomes stronger. So with loving God, I am creating relationship, and Baba or God has unconditional love for me. So the more I connect to the Supreme, dwell in this beautiful connection of love and interact with God through love, and have a loving interactions by having conversations, understanding, that he is my eternal Father, Father of the soul. And he is giving me everything that Father gives to his child. And that is all given by great love. So it's a beautiful, beautiful state to being in loveful connection with the Supreme.
Such a beautiful feeling to be part of the gathering of angels that love God and are loved by everyone. And they are constantly engaged in serving everyone. This is a next diamond of service. What is the meaning? What is the significance of serving other souls?
The significance of serving other souls is not wanting anything back, to serve others and not expecting, not calculating, what will I get? So that's true service, and that is the service that angels do. So angels never ask for anything. They just go and serve souls wherever there are needs. And the beauty of this is that there's such a great feeling of not being need to being a bestower. And most of the world are in need today, are looking for something, looking for someone to tell them what they need, what they need to do. But angels are bestowers and they serve. And of course, it's the highest service is to serve with God or for God, being on this task and being his helper. God has a task and he is purifying the world. And if I can be with him and work for him, could you imagine a better job? Oh.
The highest job, the highest employer is paying a very high salary to the angels in the brightness and the beauty and the power of this angelic crown, the crown handed over by God to his angels. And that crown has to be accompanied by the greatest humility. So the next diamond in the crown is that of humility. What is the experience of humility for the angel?
Experience is to be egoless. It's not forgetting that I'm body and don't put ego into what I'm doing. Like the other one, the service, it's the same, not wanting to get reward and have like a love for every single soul. And yes, not seeking for position, seeking for reward, seeking for being seen or loved. It is accepting everyone the way they are. This is a precious way of being an embodiment of humility. And this is the way God is. God is just loving everyone and accepting everyone. And he is not asking for anything. He just serves, gives. And he is teaching his angels to be like this. Be humble and not wanting something, not asking for something, letting go of the vices.
Purity means humility. Purity means not being influenced and maintaining your highest self-respect. This highest dignity is in seeing others are alike. And the angel is carrying out his task with the highest companions. This is a beautiful decoration in the crown of the angel. The decoration of his companions, not friends or family or students, but those who will rule together. How does it feel to be aware and to be accompanied by these companions?
It is a big step. The symbol of this is the orange color, and usually when we see a picture of Shiv Baba, it's the color of orange. And the companionship, it is to remember that I'm on this task with God. Keep him in this combined form. And for us, it has complicated as we have been engaged in the physical life for such a long time and forgotten that we belong to this beautiful companion. But the more I can stay in this combined form with the Supreme Soul, remembering that I'm doing everything with him, or he is doing it and he's working through me as an instrument. And then I let go of all that is called body consciousness and ego, and I just trust. I trust completely. There's complete faith in this relationship. To be in a relationship with the Supreme and have the faith that I'm not doing things, he is doing it. It's his task, and I'm just the instrument. And that gives such a freedom because there's no I and mine in that. I can just let go of I, or this is mine. It is his. He is working through me.
The angel is the pen in the hand of God. God is writing his message to the world by holding in his hand the angelic soul. This angelic soul had so much sustenance from God and from the angel Father Brahma. What is the experience of being sustained by God? This diamond of the highest sustenance, the highest care, the highest love received from God himself.
It is a beautiful, beautiful feeling, but the first step towards getting to this feeling is to create the feeling internally that I deserve. I deserve to be sustained by the Father. And many, many souls don't believe that they deserve this. So it's looking at myself as a very precious soul, invaluable soul, and believe that I can get the sustenance from the Father and the Mother. The Father Brahma, he has like a plow in the acre for me. He has opened up this field and sowing seed in the field. And do I want to be one of the seed? And Shiv Baba is the one who nourished the field, give like sunlight and water and everything to the field. So Brahma Baba, the mother, has opened up the path for me, and Shiv Baba is sustaining me and nourishing me on this path. Number one, I have to trust and believe that I deserve all the best. I, the soul, am in the light. Allow myself to stay in the light of the Mother and Father. And then everything opens up and brightens up, and I trust completely. So it's a beautiful, beautiful sustain for the soul. And I think for most of us, the biggest step is to stop mixing this relationship with the spiritual mother and father with the relationship of the physical mother and father. This is completely different. Physical mother and father, they created this body, but the spiritual mother and father are sustaining the soul.
Angels are worthy, and they are seeing others as being worthy. They have complete conviction. They have the intoxication of changing the world from hell into heaven. The angel knows and experiences that he is already victorious. The last diamond in the crown that comes to the first one is a diamond of victory, returning back home always victorious. How does it feel to be victorious?
Feeling of being victorious is filled with humility, because I know that this victory has come through the connection with the Supreme. Victory gives me the faith that I'm gonna get there because I am with God. It's a guarantee that if I stay by his side or have him with me, there is gonna be victory. It cannot be any different and any way other, because he is the purest soul in the world. He is the highest on high. And if I stick with him in this combined form, I stay with him, I be his instrument, allow him to work through me, it cannot be different. So I'm like handling it all over to him, giving it to him, and I will be victorious because he is the greatest guide and is the best, best ever. You get all the love, you get everything from him. So it's bound to be victory because I'm with him. It's so simple. It's just staying there, being with him, and it's guaranteed. And it's feel wonderful, but it's not filled with pride of I and mine or ego of that I did anything. It's more like beautiful gratitude towards the Supreme Soul. To have opened up the gate for me to understand and recognize and dwell in this, on this path. I think that's, for me, it's just that I have recognized God. That's the greatest thing ever.
The beautiful crown, the feelings and the thoughts and the good wishes. Now wear this crown constantly. Never take off this crown. This crown is revealing the soul to the world. And this crown is revealing the Supreme Father to the entire human family. Let us see each and every soul that comes into contact with us. Let us see them as wearing this crown. Let us pay attention only to the diamonds that decorate their crown. We can do this now for a few moments in silence. See the angelic crown of each and every human soul.
By the soul, the jewel in the center of the forehead. I'm take on a journey to a world of stillness, to my home. Where I experience all the dunes, can feel this vibrating energy in every single dune. Why the soul really wants to share this with the world. Whatever gift has been given by the Supreme is invaluable, and I want to share that with the world. Stay for a few moments in the connection with the Supreme. And then I fly towards the world and take on a costume of a light. I'm filled with all the good vibrations and all the qualities that the Supreme Soul has. And in this costume of light, I look down to the globe, and through my forehead is rays of light flowing and bathing the world, the beautiful globe, with peace and hope. There is a hope. There is a better future. And it is my desire that every single soul have a glimpse of this hope. That everything will be good. We will have a fresh start, where there is unity and harmony. Visualize that I'm showering this light over the whole world, to the souls and to the elements. Sending out this sustenance and having good wishes for the whole creation. Soul is sustaining the world, connecting to the Supreme, and allowing the jewels in the center of the forehead to shine brightly, become bigger and brighter and lighter. With this feeling of serving and being a companion, I'm going to walk into this day and have a great experiences with the Supreme, with other souls. Come back into this physical body. But I still remember the Supreme. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Sigrun. We meet again tomorrow at the same time for the Angelic Consciousness series. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.